Okay, welcome to my favorite week of the entire semester where you get to be the teacher. And I had a great time reviewing the beverage submissions, all the presentations on all of the different various types of beverage. On the screen here, you'll just see kind of a little summary. Let me scroll up on where the origins are, like how things are made, and then some examples. So that's just a little bit of a recap. And then really just a little bit of content on thinking about beverage cost. And some industry standards are here as it relates to liquor cost, beer cost, wine cost. So what does this mean? Liquor cost 12%, beer cost 25%, wine cost 38%. Does that surprise you that the cost is higher on wine than it is on liquor? So when you're thinking about types of establishments that you want to have and what your beverage program is going to be, if you were going to have your own business, a bar that has more liquor sales is actually going to be more profitable because it's less cost per drink. And beer cost and wine cost and so on and so forth. I want you to think a little bit about, let's say that you're calculating your cost, right? Calculating cost is the cost of goods divided by the sales that it yields. So let's say that you look at all of your bills for the month and you realize that you've spent in liquor when you look at your starting inventory, what you've added to it, and then your ending inventory will give you the dollar amount of what you've spent in liquor that's no longer there in your storeroom. And so if you have a liquor cost that is, let's say, 25%, that should be a red flag. Uh-oh, why is my liquor cost so high? And then you want to take a look at a couple of different things. Could it be training? Could it be that your bartenders are using more liquor in each cocktail or having heavy drag pours? Is it theft? Were some bottles walking out of your door, your back door maybe? Or was it giving away free drinks, right? Oh, I'll comp that for you, and not registering those as sales. Could it be breakage? That maybe you had a whole case of a really expensive brand of liquor all fall and break, right? So you didn't get any sales from that, but you spent all the money. Other ways of theft, could it be an insider job? Could you have got robbed, right? Like lots of different things that you could look at to see why your liquor cost might be high. Don't forget also, you might want to go back and check the inventory count. Did we forget to count a whole shelf? Because that will really impact it as well. So what can you do to prevent this, right? You want to make sure that you have policies and procedures clear on how to do the inventory so the inventory is right. The recipes so that the drinks are made consistently. How to record when you're comping any kind of drinks. Liquor management, maybe, every time the bartender needs to get a new bottle, they have to give you the empty bottle so that you make sure that it's being used properly. Maybe it's pour spouts. I know the bartenders hate them, but they do have pour spouts that are calibrated so that they'll only pour a certain amount of liquor, based on the color. Usually it's an ounce or a 1.5 ounce or 2 ounce kind of calibration. How do you know if you have a problem? Well, you should be checking this every month, but also you can pay a third party to come in and do a secret shop. To sit down in your operation and kind of watch what's going on, give the bartender cash and see if they're registering it in the register or putting it in their pocket, things like that. Doesn't happen a whole lot, but I think it's important for you to think about all of those different ways that you could manage a bar or a beverage operation effectively. So it kind of starts from like, what's my beverage menu going to be? And then how do I make sure that I control it? So kind of an interesting way to think about that. Hopefully you'll look at it the next time you're out and about. And I did want to also just briefly share there's some beverage videos here I was looking at these links, and sometimes it says it's not available, but the actual link works. So I just want to make sure that you have a chance to take a look and see how some common drinks are made and some of the skill that goes into it. And then our discussion, I'm going to have this up for a few weeks. I'm still waiting for some beverage presentations to be submitted, but I did go ahead and post all of the submissions so that you can hear from your classmates what they had to report out on some of the different beverages. So the assignment here is going to be to ask and answer one question. It doesn't have to be on your own, but I would love to see some good dialogue between everyone in the class to make sure that we're watching all of these really great and well thought out presentations. I hope you enjoyed your assignment. I think some of you actually did. I didn't know you very well to know who would like to be assigned what, but I think some of you really had your favorites assigned to you, so that was great. And keep on checking back, because as I get more submissions, I'll make sure that I keep this discussion thread open with the newest presentations. I hope you have a great week ahead, and thank you so much.